Hello and welcome back to my little corner of the internet. I appreciate you coming in today. Want to try something a little bit different, give you guys an idea on how I've evolved through the years, especially in gear. One of the most essential part of gear that we worry the most about is helmets. Um, Obviously. So I figured I'd take you down a little bit of trip down memory lane to the helmets that I, as an individual, have worn. And we can also see how things have evolved since then. The first helmet I got was in 1995. I went down to Bike Week and I got this masterpiece of what the fuck was I thinking? This little bad boy right here is known as a skull cap or as a pudding bowl. And that's about all it covers right there. I have worn this particular helmet for tens of thousands of miles when I first started riding. Put it over a backwards turned baseball cap like this or a bandana, slap this thing on, and I was considering myself safe. Yeah. So much for taste. But that's what I rode, and that's what was all right back in those days. I took some time off away from motorcycling and then got back into it. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness and family and everything kind of drugged me away from it for a bit. Got back into it, and I had a helmet very similar to this. Still a half helmet, but very well padded and DOT approved, which is nice. That little pudding bowl wasn't anything close to that. That was a joke. Man, I'll tell you, I can't, looking back, I still can't believe it. I can't let it go because I can't believe it. But I had a helmet very similar to this one. In 2015, I hit a 6-point buck going down the road doing about highway speeds. And luckily, nothing, my head didn't hit or anything. I did have some injuries. That'll be a tale for a different time. I'll be more than happy to tell you about that. If it's something you'd like me to go over sooner, go ahead and put it down in the comments. Say what's going on, or that you're interested. Just let me know, and I'll make out a video for you. But anyways, I had a helmet very close to this. It didn't touch the ground or anything, so I was very, very lucky in that. From there, while I was recovering and before the insurance check had hit the bank, while the insurance was still doing what they were doing because my bike was totaled, obviously, and very lucky that I didn't have to worry about much more than a 3 or 4 day stay in the hospital and some morphine to make things all right. I wanted to figure out what the next step was. What was going to be the next one that I got? I got a Icon catalog in, and it was right there. It was right there. Brand new. I went out. I wasted no time and got the Icon Lucky Lid 2. Seemed apropos, all things considering. This thing was great. Armada. I bought it when it was brand new. I think it was $275 when I got it. And this thing I wore everywhere. I wore it since the accident. As a matter of fact, I took it off the road probably about a year and a half ago. I'm getting some new padding put in it, and I may put it back on just because, man, I'll tell you, I've ridden all over the place with this thing on. It is very, very comfortable. For the price point, you really, really cannot beat the Armada helmet. Yeah, it's not the best of the best, but man, when you're dealing with a $250 helmet, there are worse ways you can go. Believe me, this was a wonderful, wonderful helmet. Still very comfortable, and I love the helmet to no end. And of course, it is Icon. Icon is known for these awesome graphics, for just having a send it type mentality, and I was stoked. I was really, really happy to get this for my first helmet back on the road. Little bit smarter now. All my, since the accident, all my helmets were better helmets. All my jackets had armor. All my pants had armor. So I was getting smarter about stuff like that. After that accident was the first serious accident that I had, that I kind of said, all right, I am human and I can get very, very hurt. So we came up through things, and I got the Buell, and I'm sure if you've seen the other videos about the Buell, I love that snappy little sport bike. I wanted to get a helmet just for her. So I went out and got the Scorpion 950. This is a fun helmet. The peak is nice. It doesn't draw a lot of air. It doesn't try to pull your head off your shoulders, which I'm really, really psyched about. I got the pin lock visor in there, so when it's a little bit cooler, I don't have to worry about fog or anything like that. And if you don't have a pin lock visor, I highly recommend it. Really, really recommend it. It is the way to go. But this thing, one thing I love about it, one thing I hate about it, is it is a convertible. The front comes up, so you have the ability to open it up instead of having to take your helmet off all the time. It's really cool to have when you stop at the gas station or you stop to ask for directions or whatever. The problem is they're a very noisy helmet. Most of your convertible helmets are going to be very, very noisy. So you're going to lose a lot of the solitude that you get in a full face helmet because of that convertible. Because they do have to cut into the side. And so, it's a fun helmet. It's not something that I ride around for hours and hours and hours and hours with, but I do have a good time with it, and I love to ride the Buell with it, and it's a great helmet. Which brings me to this. Happy birthday to me. I got it first off, before I even reveal this, I gotta give a shout out to my man CJ. He helped make this a possibility. You're awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. This bad boy I just got in, and I'm very, very happy to have it in my collection. I cannot wait to be going up and down the road with this thing, because this is a nice helmet. This is the Scorpion 1400 carbon fiber. This helmet is so light. It is unbelievable. It's half a helmet. I'm really, really amazed at how light these helmets are. And you get this thing out in the sunlight, this thing glistens like a diamond. If you're looking for something like this, this thing's going to set you back about $400, somewhere between $395, $400. Scorpion, again, has a very, very good way of giving you a lot of high quality for not so much price. And this, along with the R1, are about the top of the line for Scorpion. Just an amazing, amazing helmet. This Bone Daddy is going to be riding with me everywhere, because this thing is light. It's got vents for days. It is just an amazing, amazing helmet. So, to bring you up to date, up to speed a little bit, what I started with and what I'll be riding with now. I guess we're all young and dumb for a reason, and hopefully we live long enough to get old and wise, but we don't make that determination. It's always a good thing to have good equipment, good helmets. The days of this stuff where they were fun to look back on, this is depressing. This is not good at all. So please, if you're looking at something like this, I mean, if that's the way you want to go, fine. But I'm going to tell you something. You get into a serious accident and hopefully you have the opportunity to come out the other end smarter and wiser. But that's it. I just wanted to give you a little rundown on that. And thanks, CJ, again for doing that for me, hooking me up. Because, man, I'll tell you, that was amazing. That is a birthday gift right there for the ages. So thank you. I look forward to seeing you again. Listen, thank you very much for your support. It is so awesome that you guys come in, listen to me ramble a little bit to my little corner of the internet. And, I'm going to keep trying to make some more stuff coming up here. I got a lot more ideas. Please feel free to send ideas to me as well. motorcycleprofit@gmail.com. I'd love to hear what you want me to talk about. Even if it's just rambling and ambling. Let's just, get some information out there and give you guys something to look at. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you out on the road.